Hi, Assalamualaikum, and welcome to another episode of Early Adopters. Today we'll be talking about a game that I play almost every day. We're going to be talking about FIFA. Alright, so when I say we'll be talking about FIFA, I'm not talking about the Football Federation with all its internal politics and all that. We're not going to talk about that. What we'll be talking about is the FIFA games. It's the games which I play every day. It's something that I look forward to every year. And every year there's something improves and makes me want to buy the game. We'll be digging slightly deeper into the history of FIFA. And we're gonna go all the way back to 1993, where it all began. First ever FIFA game that came out in 1993, it was called FIFA International Soccer. It began in 1993. FIFA International Soccer was made for the Super Nintendo system, and it was a big hit. That was one of the first early football simulator game they could play and imagine as if they were the manager, they were the players they can make their dreams come true. So that was the history of FIFA. Alright, so FIFA has been updating their gameplay over the years, but to me the real revolution, the real game changer came in 2016, where EA released FIFA 17. And FIFA 17 uses a new game engine. So what is game engine? So basically game engine is a software development environment designed specifically for the game designer to create such an atmosphere where it felt realistic, it felt like you were in the game, it felt real. When I played FIFA 17, it felt real. The tackle, the body collision, the look of the jersey when it rains, when it snows, when the sweat on their face, and just their facial expression, whether they scored, whether they missed, all the celebrations was so real to me. And in FIFA 17, they implement Frostbite, a new game engine. Now, what Frostbite is famous for is making first-person shooter games, such as Battlefields and etc. It's amazing to see that kind of developer creating such a game, such a simulate game where it has its own history, FIFA. And with that, Frostbite introduced the new mode in FIFA games, which is called the Journey mode. That was, to me, that's it. When I heard that was coming out, I was blown away, because you know why? A good game comes with a great story, and that's what the Journey mode gave us. That's what the Journey mode was all about. The story of a young footballer who wanted to be in professional football. It had a story, it had a story mode now. The story development in FIFA 17 in the Journey mode was one of the amazing things that I would like to talk more about. So, as you can see, this is the first time, well, in a long while, that a different player was on the cover. For the past few versions of FIFA, starting from FIFA 13, 14 and 15, it was Messi. Messi was the face of FIFA. But his contract was ended and they need to find a new face of FIFA. Marco Reus won and he is on the cover of FIFA 17. But that's not the point. The point that we want to talk about is the Journey mode about Alex Hunter. So Alex Hunter is the main character in the Journey mode, and it talks about his rise in the football industry, in his career. This is where it began. The story starts off when he was young. He was 9 years old. We get to play as Alex Hunter when he was 9 years old, until he got his trial exit, until he signed for a club that you can choose, and ultimately how he grew and becoming a football player. But the best part, it ends with a cliffhanger, with you don't know what's gonna come next. But we don't have to wait for long, we just have to wait 1 year. And then this came along, FIFA 18, and it continues the story of Alex Hunter and how he took over Europe. He left English football, moves to the MLS, the US League, and where you will be playing as Alex Hunter with the LA Galaxy team. That story then continues with, suddenly, spoiler alert for those who did not play Journey, he finds out that he has a sister. He has a half-sister from another parent, and his mom is from the UK, his dad is from the US, and his arch nemesis from the Journey 1 became his best friend in Journey 2, and join a European club of your choice. You can choose between Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain and Atletico Madrid. Between those three clubs, you can pick one of the clubs, but ultimately it ends with another cliffhanger. And it continues this year, on the 28th of September, when they release the new and improved FIFA 19, where it is to be said the last chapter of the journey mode. I'm pretty sad. I have not finished the journey mode yet. There's a lot of videos on how the journey mode ends, and I try to avoid them because I personally have not finished the journey mode. But it is sad to hear that the journey mode will be ending, or maybe it won't. I don't know, it's all rumors. With that gone, they introduced another feature which I am totally excited of. FIFA finally got the license for Champions League football, the league where only the elite can compete, the best among the best in Europe. Champions League. If your team is in the Champions League, they're a good team. Champions League is now officially a part of FIFA 19, and that's the trademark, Champions Rise. The UEFA Champions League is now available on FIFA 19, and I was so excited when I heard the music, when I heard the song to the whole trailer for FIFA 19. I got goosebumps because it is the anthem to the Champions League, and trust me, if you are a football fan, nothing beats the anthem of the Champions League. I want to know thoughts on the FIFA 19 game from a non-FIFA player's point of view. I mean, to be fair, FIFA is not the only football game there is in the industry. There's PES. There's just PES. Now, I'm going to invite one of my friends who has openly spoken that he is a PES player. I'm going to invite him to play a game of FIFA and get a perspective from a PES Pro Evolution Soccer team. By him playing FIFA 19, maybe I can get him to change into a FIFA fan.